Let me see if I can find it.
5 seconds remain.
That like that.
They played it game 1 and game 2. Big things they did, where he just did
Radiant team ban.
the AC, drums, BKB. Pretty quality build there.
Dire team ban.
Same thing in the other game, but both times with the Rubik.
I'm trying to remember what the big play was. Oh, right. There was a moment where it was the Rubik facing off against, God, who was the support? It was one of the supports there.
Radiant
and
team
they
ban.
were just trading hits over and over and over again. It was against the Pudge. It was Rubik against Pudge. And then he ended up getting not a solo kill on the Pudge, but the Lycan Wolf ran over and helped trade. They were using the Lycan Wolves to help harass the
Radiant
other support
team pick.
really effectively in there. And I was wondering if they had even done like a
Dire
shared
team
control
pick.
thing or something like that.
Probably. Yeah.
It was really nice to see that all come together. But Art Studios now going to go back for the Tiny. They
Dire
apparently were
team
watching that
pick.
last game. They ban out the Piranha, and then
Radiant
they
team
Profit on
pick.
the side of CDUB. And then the Pango is left open and immediately into the Bloodseeker. This has been a lightning fast draft. Only 8 seconds of reserve time.
Yeah, CDUB really had a plan coming into this, just based on everything else that had gone on through this qualifier. They got themselves a break after losing the first series of the day, and they seem to be picking up some stuff
10
from
seconds
some of their
remaining.
other games. Really, I mean, they played a lot of matches between the open qualifiers.
5 seconds
They won the
remaining.
first one, much like Monopoly did, so they got in here nice and early, and then they've just been making their way through this upper bracket and seen them take victories with the Bloodseeker before, with the Pangolier before, now with the Lycan Rubik combo. If we had to go back for something they played a lot, maybe the Storm. If they want to go aggressive, could be a pretty good ban here, maybe.
Right. I think other big change up. I'm looking back to the first series of games that got played between these teams in the upper bracket also. And in all of those games, it was the same set of bans from CDUB of the Marana and the Nature's Prophet to open. And then the change up is that they had Tiny in the game that Art Studios lost the first time around, and there was a lot of Tusk before. That also has been banned out or left out into the open and no longer being first picked by Art Studio. The other one was Sniper, that got played a lot, but no Sniper here. So a completely different set of games from what we saw the initial round of them.
It is crazy that they value that powerful lane for Annihilate so much, but it's also working really well.
Yeah.
Have they lost again? I mean, I guess maybe that we haven't been casting, but I feel like the Lina has looked really strong because they're just so good at capitalizing on.
10 seconds remaining.
Right.
Radiant team ban.
I'm gonna look real quick.
Like looking through, it looks like it's been pretty successful
Dire
so far.
team ban.
6% win rate out of 6.
Oh, okay, so they're
Better
4 and 2. Fair. All right. Maybe I guess probably some of the opens.
Yeah. Axe.
10
Bane banned
seconds
out.
remaining.
The Axe is the interesting one.
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's
like a pretty
versus
good
Lycan.
game.
Yeah. Lots of BKB heroes here, right? Like try and punish the Lycan, get all the summons, get the spin moves there, pretty useful. Fairly strong with a Tiny as well. Sets up well for Lina. It looks like it's the same idea of setting up off of the Naga Siren song. They want to make sure that they can really capitalize, right? Avalanche, LSA, and Berserker's Call are all.
I like the Disruptor ban. I almost wonder if there's any way that they would swap this league with something else, because the only thing that seems strange to me about this build here is that Axe Tiny together. They ban out the Bane though, so they're probably just trying to make sure that there's no heroes that can stop the pulls, and they'll just try and like.
And Undying should be the other ban, I think, right? Strong.
But if they wanted to and just wanted to play the lane, swap to do
Radiant
like
team
war with Axe,
ban.
which is like not a thing, and it could run something here. Yeah, they ban out the Ursa, so they're thinking it could be a Naga 4.
That is true. Yeah, we haven't seen that in a little.
Dire team
Or a Naga
pick.
5, I guess. Yeah, I'm banned.
Dying, huh? and would cover them in some other factors, but I feel like the lane would be really hard versus what would be Undying Bloodseeker with a Pango mid and a Lycan and a Rubik's. That sounds pretty good to me.
10 seconds remaining.
Although Undying's pretty bad versus Nagasire because you can song and just kill the tombstone.
5 seconds
Yeah, that's
remaining.
true. Yeah,
Pretty
that-
painful.
Also, I guess you could do.
Radiant team pick.
They run the Snapfire last. 5 Snap, Rubik 4, paired together with Lycan, Bloodseeker.
Oh, they need their prediction points, please.
Oh, good call. Sorry, my bad.
So benefits of the Snapfire over Undying, the
10
Snapfire
seconds
does
remaining.
more things well. The things that Undying does well, he does like the best. In terms of
5
lane bullying
seconds remaining.
and like those early game team fights and tower pushes with Tombstone. Very hard to match that hero can do. Snapfire is not as strong at those things in the game, but she is the best hero, I would say, in the game at getting kills at level 6. I think she can enable pretty much anyone to get a kill because of how much damage, how much she does with that. That's probably her best feature. And then she's also just like average or above average at pretty much everything else you need a support to do.
Choose
Oh
your
my
hero.
god, they picked the Phoenix into it. That's crazy. Really? There was nothing better? That's crazy. They still want a 4
I mean-
Phoenix.
Honest, if Sanctified is getting close enough that he's going to get off Predator, probably dies either Tiny or Axe or right? Like,
Better hope
they're-
so.
I mean, and beyond that, there really are not that good of hitters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it is true.
Bloodseeker,
That's,
Pango.
it still seems crazy for a 10th pick to pick Phoenix into Snap, but really what it shows is that they really believe in this hero. It is another
Yeah.
hero that follows up well after the egg. So, sorry, after the song, I meant to say. You can egg after song. Feels great. And it is a classic with both Axe and Tiny, like you said, in terms of just covering the egg. It makes it so that melee heroes essentially can't do anything because they can just throw out these massive E.
So what I'm hearing is that besides one of the well-known best counters in the game, this hero,
Yeah.
it's uncountered.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. I think it's kind of cool. The other thing about it that just kind of nifty in general is good healing. For a couple of these bigger tankier boys, the Axe, the Tiny, and also some pretty good damage that dealt the Lycan throughout the early stage of this. Mitigate that. So I'm stoked.
Yeah. I mean, chat makes a good point because I also see. I know you guys are 6 minutes of the past, but we can put that into this as well. Thanks, W, for 6 minutes of the past, saying like it into Naga. Also a good point. Not, they went for this really early Nagasire, but they still went for the Lycan, who's considered statistically, it's like the worst. It's one of his worst matchups. I think it is one of Naga's best winning percentages, other than Night Stalker, which makes sense
Prepare
because you're
for
just
battle.
killing them, and a lot of that applies to Lycan as well. Plus, you can destroy the summons very easily, just passively.
Well, and as you all know, because this is the grand finals, it's
What
going to be
can
a
I do
best
in
of
return?
5 to see who it is that qualifies. So 5 games potentially for these teams to play.
Also,
Not actually true. It's not
curious to see how.
true. Line. Sorry.
Yeah, that was good. I'm curious to see how Sonic plays out this lane. Where does he go? Does he just play like a 4 Tiny because that makes more sense, or does he just play 5 with Nog? I have 2 minutes to predict, huh? Well, I can cheat.
That's right.
Okay, I'll predict now, so I'm not cheating.
I mean, I don't know
30
if they're going to get
seconds
any
to battle.
information in between now and then that's going to fiction. Sure.
Surely it could help. CDUB's.
Wait, they re-smoked? What? Dude, this is crazy. They smoked out with the illusions to scout first so they can see if they want to run up this hill. That is nuts. This is going to work out for them. They're going to get a kill. Sanctified in trouble as the chase is there. I can't believe that worked.
Sanctified.
First blood.
Damn. All right, well, okay.
Scorcher.
Who you predicted?
Well, I actually already put my points on CDUB. I didn't want to cheat.
Oh, okay.
Well, I looked at the odds, and they only had
The wolf is at your
30%.
door.
So I just put a bunch so everyone else. I do the same thing as last time. I threw a bunch of points on it to help everyone.
Nice. That's what it's for. Gambling, really helping others. That's the way to jump. Challenging Jenkins. Aframoosh? Body blocking that creep play high up there. Get in range. Nog was able to do enough.
There's so many things I want to watch right now. Like, I think bottom to me looks like the most important thing because of this interaction between. I'm curious how Elo's game is going to go. Doing a great job with the Wolves right now. Securing all these last hits, fighting the illusions. He has the assistance of the Rubik, and then there's also just the fact that it's a support Tiny. Sonic doesn't do anything but body block. Yeah, the heart. Oh, title update. Title update.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Grand finals. Yep. Mark.
And so what's interesting about this is that Tiny overall is an extremely good support hero still.
Mark?
Specifically, oh, Mark, what's Mark doing?
Sorry.
Denied.
Mark
he's
almost
fine.
died, dude.
No, that's okay. You just keep watching him.
Okay.
But in the 5 role, it's awkward,
Okay, sorry,
right? And so position 5 players, they sort of know how to play any hero as a 5, and I feel like it's a role that could probably be explored a bit more in that sense. Like some of the 5 Timber Saws and stuff that worked out really well when certain NA teams were playing. I thought that was really cool. Because as long as you follow the basics of playing 5, of like blocking the camp and getting the pulls and stopping the enemy pulls, that you can actually still just do so much of your normal job as 5.
Dire's
Right.
middle
I
tower
think it's very
is under
interesting.
attack.
Well, and you know, I think that there's something to be said too. People talk about how much like the individual metas within like a region will affect the way that the pro players come out of it. And when I play in when I play in pubs all the time, people are telling me what to do. So I think that it makes sense to get some shot callers and 5s out of this region.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. There's something to it.
Phoenix Mars, by the way. Sorry, Phoenix Mars. Phoenix Axe. Phoenix Mars, another great duo for being lane, but this is an obnoxious thing to lane against. You're just getting battle hungered. You're getting fire shot at you all the time. They're very hard to actually bring down and kill.
Get some shots. Avalanche toss. A couple more hits. Tries to pop one of his fairy fires. Can't get the second one out of time. This is the build that he's been going for constantly, is all these stats in the fairy fires, but
Yeah.
couldn't survive through that one.
And again, it's this classic story we've seen of Noxar just looking so good in the laning stage, and that's something you can have now to try and carry these weaker 5s in the sets. I mean, it's tiny, so he's not that weak, and he's gonna make a move. He's going up top. They've already started without him though.
They do what they can. Double king.
Oh, he's not gonna see it coming.
Avalanche gets the toss. That should be close.
What a
to
rotation.
enough. Yeah, and they get him. Dushan picks up the kill. Can they punish down bottom? No. Like, Naga, the wave has already been pulled here. It's going to be pushed underneath the tower. This is still really good position, and SJ just trying to bully back here.
Damn. Sonic makes some good moves, I gotta say.
Yeah. Been impressed with him. And he's even get to sort of sit mid for a second, although I think the creep wave will push it time he gets there. I Annihilate rotated down for that bounty rune.
Yeah, I had a water, I got the bounty, so just juice it back up there on Annihilate to continue that spam versus the Pangolier. Mark overall, though, doing fine. You know, you're a melee hero versus it sucks. It's not great.
Chased around a lot here. Has no regen. Spends all of his money to buy boots. Does Sonic have regen for him? Yeah, he does.
I'm back.
Dude's still giving away salves. Unbelievable. He's good. Oh,
Yeah, he actually like he was gonna like run home for a second. I was like, wait, I thought he like had a courier. Yeah, he was thinking about going to meet his courier. Okay, that's what I wondered.
Yeah.
Because it's bringing out more.
Oh wow, look.
I guess they took it
Oh, Dushan. right on target. Has a fairy fire, as well as another one of these spirits. The damage
Radiant
out,
structures
double
are
king.
fortified.
Really hard for him to play this here.
You baited
Oh
that
my
hard.
God, is
No
he
way.
going in? Dude, he's going all the way. He dies under the tower in that
no.
region.
Dire's
Was he
middle
close enough to
tower
heal
is
off
under
that?
Attack.
Wow, they get the kill on the Afro move. Oh my God.
Guys, it's not a
middle
best of
tower
5.
is under
Lyrical's just
attack.
confusing you. Why did you do this to them?
Did I mess with them?
These poor people, yes. They're just
I
like,
got
wow, really? Best of 5
Dire's
Pog?
structures are
Jesus, best of
fortified.
5? What? Lyrical wouldn't do that. He wouldn't just lie on the internet.
See, this is the problem. I've built up this like image of myself as this like nice, good guy, and you know, I can use that for evil every now and then. Sorry, people.
Radiant's middle
Double
tower
king.
is under attack.
Taking more hits, more punches. Jenkins trying to run him down here. God, it's painful.
He just went like around the world.
Yeah. Literally ran in a big circle. Oh, okay. I thought he wasn't going to get a last hit because of that. He was going to have battle hunger on him still. Mark?
Sonic is just doing Sonic things again here. He gets hit by the tower because the tree's cut.
Invisibility.
Mark going.
Well, he's got a tiny sitting under his tower, so he's not sure either.
Radiant are scanning.
Sees the courier. Signals that
Dire's
he
middle
can't go for
tower
it
is
anymore.
under attack.
But 7 minutes in, 5-1 start. Bart Studios have just been eating beans, gaining strength throughout the course of these qualifiers.
How is Sonic level 3? Oh, he missed. Got him.
Dude. This has got to be so annoying for Mark. Oh, because if he gets caught, it's like, he just dies. You know, Laguna Blade ready. And he might. Dude. Oh my God.
For the effort.
Laguna Blade, the chase there.
Has been
Avalanche to
killed.
interrupt. Looks for
This
LLSA.
looks so annoying.
Literally beautiful. Afromush makes the move over. And like you said, still getting levels. Sonic.
Yeah, that's the surprising thing, and he's not even pulling any away from my Annihilate.
Good lift here. Sanctified's gonna try and play cleanup. This is when CDUB has looked their best. They've been making some really good plays at like trying to bait their opponents into bad situations and then punishing with the rotation.
Able to get sort of a safe play there, unfortunately, from Sonic. Now bottom, though, the important lane that we talked about earlier. Look at this. RSJ, he needs some spins. Big spins. Big spins. Spin to win. Guys, don't get it twisted. If you gamble, you'll lose. But me and BSJ, you know, we're hitting those slots. I'm getting rare chests, and he's just getting it. This guy knows how to press the Riptide button.
Pretty big. Good plays. Sanctified. Spirit's hit. He has 7 charges though, so looks like he's gonna be okay.
No cool player though, he
Dire's
knows.
bottom tower has
Tower
fallen.
gets taken. And with the Ring of Health done, this is not going to be a battle period. It's going to be Vanguard gaming.
Could you imagine though? BSJ does it again. The meta shifts once more. Like the seas, I turn the tide of meta.
That's right.
It's an extremely good Vanguard game. Great versus Lycan.
Hunting bounties.
Smart lad. Lots of stuff you can do with Vanguards these days. Feels like one of the more versatile starting items in the game.
No.
Assemblies and stuff too, so that's always pretty cool.
Bacon's cutting some waves. They are going to unblock this so that way they have access for the small camp too. Mark makes the move on in. Spots one. SJ. Root and the walk away.
ESJ's run out of farm. There's nothing to hit right now. He's farmed it all too fast.
Bit of an issue. Look at this. I
Dire's
mean,
bottom tower is under attack.
you can see just the way that they're kind of playing. There's a lot of farm being built up for this axe. Jenkins is going to get a very quick blink dagger as Mark does kill Sonic in exchange for the Rubik.
Yep.
That kill.
It was just a Sonic runs it for Avalanche, but he gets lifted at the same
Dire's
time, and then
turret
the
has
two
been
mates threw their
killed.
spells to kill each of the supports. That's
Got it.
that's what happened.
There.
So they stunned each other, and the core's killed. Solid start for them. Now a smoke up here from the level 5.5 snap. Where is that? Oh, Aframoosh took the tome. Okay. Presumably, at least, because he's 6.5 and Snap's only 5.5. So kind of awkward to have to rotate without the kisses, especially versus Naga Siren, because if you were out range of the song, you still get the kill.
No mana for Song.
Oh, that's huge. He couldn't
Trying
go
to
for it.
regen it. Switches back to Strength Dreads.
Good in. Oh, he was one away on the last toggle.
Radiant are scanning.
He's toggle. We live through this. The heal is there. Doesn't even need the Song. Needs the Song. Definitely needs the Song. And gets away. Like you said, if that's
Dire's
level
top
6, that's
tower
probably a
is
kill.
under attack.
Yeah,
Radiant
certainly.
structures
Meanwhile, in the
are
mid lane, they're going again on Aframoosh. Has the stolen Dragon Slayer. Only 1 point in the air. It's not like
What the
crazy
hell was
amount of
that?
damage.
Gets away. Back to
Something
farm they go.
Repeatedly pointed out during these qualifiers was the Rubik versus Tiny. So it's something that Aframoosh is going to be looking for this game, to steal that Avalanche once you have points in the Arcane Supremacy, because if you guys haven't played this matchup, it is one of the absolute best things to steal in the game lately. Horrible. Incredible. The range. Real good. Keep an eye on that.
You get level 6 from these illusions. It's going to be close. Keeping an eye on it. Sharing too much XP though, and it's not quite enough, it looks like. Just barely not enough for 6. Cookie to try and get him away. Oh, now he has it. Need to be careful here. Does not have a point though in the little shredder. So Egg is available. Look, going down low. The illusion there, trying to bring him in for the kill. The chase, they don't quite have the damage. The hits onto the kisses is not enough for Fardas J. He gets out. Lucian gets out. 4
cleaned
heroes
up.
bottom, no kills. And in fact, they turn it around. On the mark, trying to get him though. The toss, not gonna quite. No, they do. He got the swashbuckle, but they tossed him mid-swashbuckle. Where's that Aframoosh they got? Regardless. Devastating.
And Ela, of course, did burn down as well while running away from the Phoenix. So it winds up being the double kill. They retake bottom. Fardas J continues his menacing farming speed across this bottom half of the map. And, well, the only person who's farming better than him is his own mid, I Annihilate. Already his Falcon Blade, boost of travel.
For the tween.
Turning through that BKB too, looking very good.
Dire's top tower
Double
under
King is going to
attack.
need to come online in a big way for him, because like all of the heroes are farmed. Jenkins is got Blink Dagger on top of Vanguard now. He is also a monster. I mean, they have incredible team fight on CDUB, but it feels like things have been kind of chaotic and messy
Dire's top
through
tower
this early
is under
going of it.
attack.
A full Maelstrom done now on the Bloodseeker. Sonic moves in, breaks the smoke. Toss him away, Avalanche to try and escape. That does mean he can give up Avalanche, but they already stole Toss. Still a kill onto 1. Jim runs away.
Yeah, Newsham as well, by the way. You seen that quick buy? You believer?
I like it. I like that a lot.
Dire's
So
top
Midas
tower
is
under attack.
just buying levels. Phoenix, it is straight up
Radiant's
just buying
courier
levels.
has
I mean,
been
and
killed.
gold, yes, it's an investment tool, but for the most part, I feel like the XP is the thing that you want to get, so it makes your ulti so much better.
Dire's top
Smart,
tower
dude, the
is under attack.
patience. Okay, that would have been crazy if that had worked.
They're like an ulting over.
Dire's top tower is
Oh,
under attack.
not quite there. They're not going to get him. Oh my god. These guys are crazy. Sonic. 3,
actually has
2,
no egg.
1. Egg up. Egg ready. Doesn't have to go for it. The creeps are still chasing, but the dunks are there.
Dire's middle tower is
Oh
under
my
attack.
god, dude, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
The fact that he still has eggs feels incredibly awful for Sita.
Dire's
And
middle
they're going to
tower
have Song
has
back up
fallen.
again, too.
I can't believe
Like-
someone's more out of control.
Can't quite get him.
Oh yeah, right.
Wow. Ooh. I mean, this is one of those moments too now where like think about the next couple of minutes, and also just in terms of what CDUB wanted to do with this draft, in a very similar thing to last game where it was,
Dire's courier
oh,
has
Jenkins
been
gets the
killed.
blink away. That's smoke broken. Where it was Beastmaster not able to take a tier 1 tower. They haven't been able to get a tier 1 tower on the Lycan either. TP's away at the last second. Right as they were heading over the top of it, gives the tip to Afromoosh.
I have to correct myself because I was talking about spinning to winning with the Naga Siren. I forgot that we're on. Guys, I'm so old that I used to play support Naga with the button. I mean, we're not that old, I guess. It wasn't that long ago.
Oh yeah, the
Like
button.
8 years ago. Yeah, I liked playing support Naga because you would activate Riptide and you get the minus armor and it was really fun. Then they changed it to RNG and then they changed it to the hits, which it is now.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's every 6 attacks for Naga and illusions you get it.
Love that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But now, hey, people are bringing back support Naga even with the hits, so maybe I need to bring it back.
Dire's bottom tower
Does Artist J die to this? Sanctified doesn't have ulti.
Dire's top tower.
And it looks like that is going to be the first death for the Naga Siren, I think, in 2 games? Died all last game?
I don't think he did. No, I don't think so.
Pretty big.
Dire's
Well, you know what else is
top
big?
tower
Blade Mail
is
on
under
Axe.
attack.
True.
One of those heroes where it feels really good, and it's versus the Bloodseeker 2, who's got his Maelstrom already. He's going to be hopping into Lycan, all those units. And the smoke is already out there. The dynamic duo of Nusham and Jenkins had a great time last game.
are
They were
scanning.
thoroughly enjoying themselves.
Radiant's
They were
bottom
synchronized so
tower.
well, and they're there once again now.
I can't believe they're defending this
Oh, he's
tower.
coming. Well, you can with Jenkins.
Yeah, they want to make this move. Looking for his
see
opening.
him.
Who do
We
they
see him.
find? But the blink broken. Now to chase. Annihilate still in trouble. Annihilate going to die. Jenkins trying to find the angle, but he's dying too. The defense of this tower is kind of insane, and with no song, there's nowhere to cover. Jenkins goes down. Dude, the throw is real as CDUB, they brought more numbers. They were ready to party. 4 heroes dead, maybe a 5th. If he's not careful, he could go down here too. SJ trying to run. The roll is back up through the jungle, and Afromoosh gives the tip back. For the earlier disrespect, Mark won't go for any more.
Okay. All right. So what?
What a
Radiant's bottom
turnaround.
tower has
Yeah, that
fallen.
was basically CDUB calling that bluff. As you said, it looked really dangerous to defend, but they had some pretty incredible tools. You know, they have the blink on the axe, the blade mail, they have the egg on Phoenix. You would think this looks like a good time for us to fight, but so much of it is built off the back of that song, and they knew that on CDUB. They had the feeling that, you know, without the song, I think we can win this fight. We need to take a fight soon. This game's getting a little bit out of hand, considering they just won that. It's still a 3K lead. But pulling that out was absolutely massive for CDUB. It keeps them in this match, and that's the kind of timings that you have to really abuse. And that's a hard thing to do in a competitive match.
Yeah. Well, and I think that it's to some of the dangers too of this type of a lineup. If you win a fight like that, suddenly it can turn into a tower dropping.
Do the same
almost
thing here,
instantly.
though.
Jump in, find one, get him, got him, good. Laguna Blade stolen.
That's level 2, and he has full arcane supremacy.
That is some good deeds. But into the pit they'll go.
That's like what, 875? That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Sure.
Eeg damage.
Radiant
I don't
are
remember.
scanning.
I'm not sure.
It's 875 here.
Well done. Trying to do freaking camera commentary. Can't do math too.
the stream title.
It's too much. Egg available. Song to secure it. SJ, Age is still on the ground. They pick it up finally. They're gonna try and take this fight. Jenkins, no, he misses the call. The toss away, no, he hit the call. But Annihilate is gonna die. Nusham drops. No egg for you, sir. And just like that, with BKB already used, she's in trouble. Oh, CDUB. They're finding a train with the wheels falling off. As Fart Studios discarded themselves.
They sure
I'm gonna
did.
use that all the time.
Yeah.
It's just great.
It's a little late, but it's the last
Radiant
series of the
structures
qualifier. They
are
might not be
fortified.
any more Fart Studios after this.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Said, make a fight, win a fight, get a building.
Radiant's
Why did that work
middle
out so well
tower
for them,
has
though? I guess,
fallen.
like, they had the song back up. They had their 1 kill mid. They immediately go to the Roche pit. They're certainly struggling to get Nusham going here.
Stuns on stuns. Jenkins. Gotta get out of harm's way. LSA. But they get him, and now the turn. Sanctified wants to run in, wants to hit. LSA there. Who's the damage dealer now? They kill off the egg. They do find 3 in turn. Also get the big old creep.
That is really annoying because you obviously the Snapfire did what Snapfire is supposed to do, but hey, at least he didn't get the kill. And he's almost level 12 on the Phoenix. He just bought the new tome as well. So level 12 means you're going to put that up to 8 attacks to destroy. Big change for the Phoenix. It also increased the damage by 50%. Goes from 60 to 90 damage.
Right.
It's strong. And even the stun too. So everything just gets a lot better. That's why the Midas is so nice on Phoenix. Does she... do you think about Yule's next on Phoenix, or he has a cute up, but like the Shiva's is really good this game.
True.
I guess you can't really get there that easy. And the Yule's obviously much cheaper and higher chance of
Jenkins. Caught. The wolves were on him.
DJ has song. Yeah, he thought about it, but the kisses were also back up, so it could have put him in trouble too.
Yeah. If I know one thing about this man, this farmer, trying to get out of trouble. They chase for more. Rupture, Sonic. And TP's out of there. Stolen toss again. Good job covering Avalanche. That's the most dangerous one for sure. As I annihilate the song. Need to catch up. Are they going to get there in time? They do. Ooh, the rest of the team moving into position. I annihilate. LSA, the timing, it wasn't quite there. Well, Dragon Slave instead. They don't have egg for 13. Darn SJ. He's in trouble and going to die here. Oh, that was not the way they wanted that one to go. But playing it safe around the sentry wards that they've got. They have good vision in this area on the side of CDUB. Again, it's a slight lead into the favor of Radiant, but they keep fighting into him right now.
Thank you.
And like, you have this Naga Siren with Radiance, you got Midas Phoenix.
Said unkillable, right? Wasn't that last game? You know,
That's the one.
All right, well, BSJ, he's struggling a little bit. Definitely more on the fart SJ side here as he's tagged up. I still think this is very, very winnable, but it is crumbling. It has that crumbling feeling where you get a little bit tilted during the game, you know? Part of it is that Jenkins hasn't really gotten that like big jump, which is hard to do on Axe. But when you do hit it, it feels really good.
True. I mean, Dota Plus still has them at 75% winning chance, so they're believing.
I don't know if I give 75.
What do you
It's
get?
a little high. Maybe like 60.
Okay. All I'm saying is that Midas feel good.
It's doing what it needs to do. We just need the we already got the Crimson Guard. We just need the Wraith Pact, and then we'll really knock out some of this damage. Yeah.
True.
Also, why does he always have the H-Night shot? Am I missing something with this guy?
Maybe it's really good. I don't know. Avalanche toss back. They got the Rubik. That is the key to this one. Afromoosh starting to drop. Will die. And can they find any more? Sanctified tries to run away and run mid, trying to get Mark. Don't quite get him, but will manage to find themselves the big old creep.
Oh, I annihilate. Oh, he turned on the pickle. Mark. Oh, he doesn't have the vision. He lost him on the uphill.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Maybe it could have been something.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's only level 16 though. He doesn't have that like last little bit of juice there. Dragon Slave. Sorry, Lagoon Blade.
I think the plays of starting the fight with Song of the Siren like
middle tower has
just shouldn't happen anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if they can just sort of go in and have Axe be the first one in, I feel like it's kind of hard to hit the song thing.
It's also just that the song just gets so much better over time, right? Like going down to 80 seconds. So like now we're at the 120, gets down to 80, then it's really hard to find the objectives in between. That's where really where they found their first success was like punishing when there was no song.
Right.
And now the Silver Edge, it Annihilate has really had excellent positioning in a lot of these matches.
Dire's
So getting in the
top
back there with the
tower is
silver
under
edge is just
attack.
like a quick blow up, plus providing the vision for all these other plays. It's kind of like same idea around the song setup. They just need to see what's going on, and they
True.
get really big punishes. Also, these illusions stealing their jungle creeps.
Hard to deal with.
They're like smoking back through the jungle. They're just like, oh, they're gone. Wait, where'd the Naughty start?
Done. Runs into a couple here. Check the Roche pit even if they need to. But
Minute and a
still
half
a
on
minute and a
the-
half.
Yeah. All right, what can we get in a minute and a half down to Dire where you can win this game? The Veil is really huge for Aframush, of course. With the right steals, that can output a lot of damage. There's a lot of good spells to steal. He can pretty much grab like Lina or Tiny. A couple of their spells could be it.
Dire's
LSA is
bottom
really incredible.
tower is under attack.
I really has such good turnaround potential with the cast range that you get on Rubik. That would be ideal to
Radiant
me.
are scanning.
Or, you know, like Laguna Blade. But that's a little harder to snap.
It's so hard to play the map even for him, right? Like,
For
you would
all of
want to
them.
be able to, yeah, for all of them, really. But like, to just get a spell here or anything. And in the meantime, there's a big round of TPs coming on, and Aframush
Dire's
gets the
bottom
ward
tower
from pretty
is
far
under
away. I Annihilate turns, looks to fight, chases this one, pops the BKB already. Laguna Blade already out too with Nusham there. Sonic on top. They're chasing for more.
Dire's top
She
tower
is going to
under
fall
attack.
here, it looks like, as have enough damage to kill, but Jenkins, the big
going
call, and then the TP away, but stolen call means they can't go for any more.
Sonic?
So they do find the punish, but now
Oh,
the
save.
heal, the turn, okay. Oh, but there are the kisses.
Dude, Hila and Sonic got
Well,
him.
Sonic, they got him.
Dire's
Hila
bottom
goes
tower
down.
is under attack.
This lasted long enough that BSJ farmed every creep on the map and decided to come help. So they get the kill on Hila. Okay, that initial ward from Aframush was really sick, though. Definitely one of the big values of the Aether Lens. He's still going to sit under here with the stolen call.
Yeah, and that makes enough time for the rest of them to come on in. Sonic Avalanche. Oh, that means he can't steal it. Damn, now he's giving Avalanche away too.
Uh-oh. Okay, okay.
Back in. I mean, again, the problem is while that madness is going on, Brian is still farming.
And he stopped.
This man
Like,
will not stop for anything.
That old PlayStation game, like the Katamari, you know, where they're just rolling around, getting larger and larger. That's how Brian just wants to play Dota all the time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He is gonna just menace here. Almost has butterfly done. How do you deal with this?
It is a really good butterfly game. I mean, they have a lot of magic damage, I guess, between like good Rubik steals and the Veil and Snapfire, so maybe he can help clear through stuff, but just killing Brian. Fart SJ, sorry, will be tough.
Yeah. Mr. Farty. That almost has AC done. Now, if they kill everybody else and it's just one left alive, then I think you're in a spot where they can kill him. And you've also going to have an ace have damage from Tango, minus armor from Snapfire. Buildings will drop. But I think they need a lot of wind.
Money to
A
burn.
lot of fight wins. Aghanim Scepter is the choice, okay, for Nusham. So is the save. Up to level 6.
It's a lot of attacks to destroy, too. 10, that goes all the way to 13. That's definitely a pretty good counter to the Snapfire. That thing stays at 6, so.
Dire are scanning.
Though,
Unless you get
could get level 15. Yeah, it's level 15 talent. They move on in. Smoke
The
smoke,
Avalanche.
spot mark, spot double king, find the Rubik. It's a big kill to get right at the start. No spells stolen. Jenkins already dead, but Nusham didn't get anything off. Okay, now Sonic's in trouble. LSA connecting, trying to kill off the creep, but Annihilate is just in trouble and going to die. Fart SJ, the last one left alive, got stunned before he can get the Soul Inferno, the mana. Oh, not like this, has to run. Is there any way out of this? I don't think so. He's still doing a ton of damage though, and the buyback, maybe it works. Dude, it's actually enough. It's actually enough. They can't get him. Jenkins buys back, chases forward, gets the dunk on one, taunts. Jenkins is back with a vengeance. Him and Sonic pair together. Save Brian's life. Dude, that would have been so much gold.
How does he escape from a Bloodseeker lineup?
Yeah, I don't know.
How's that hero so fast?
Gonna get Roche now? Dude, I think they're gonna go get Roche.
That is painful.
They need I Annihilate though. He's also close to 20. Oh man. Scary, scary.
Sonic just so good at lurking on the edge of fights. Find himself Aftermoon and double king. God, that's a dangerous
he walks
spot to
into
stand
it though. He's in the vision, just barely out of it. He's gonna find both of them. Avalanche toss onto the call. Hey, how you doing? My name is Sonic.
Sonic just
Meow.
tree on the way by. That's like no damage.
Oh,
Get out of here.
damn, dude.
Fallen to the Radiant.
Where they get the Aegis now onto the Naga Siren. 14k gold lead. I mean, it's looked really back and forth for how, like, you know, dominant of a victory they're holding on to right now. I guess it's because they're playing 4v5 basically, it feels like.
They definitely started hitting the big moves too. Like Jenkins just making some huge plays on this axe. Really well done.
Dire's top
Had a bit of a
tower
rough
is under
start.
attack.
Cleaned it up.
Oh. No, for him, he's in trouble. That is a painful one.
Fallen.
Coming in for the cleanup.
So much mobility across the map there from Ina. It makes it easy. And it was CDUB who kept running the Dawnbreaker, Beastmaster, Rubik, Tiny. Like they were the ones who were doing this
Dire's
exact
middle
same
tower
kind of
is
strategy.
under attack.
Right? They were the ones who were really trying to capitalize with these like one stun into cross map movements. Like they're using the axe stun to travel and stuff, or really the Dawnbreaker,
True.
Solar Guardian. Getting worked by one of the strategies that they look really good in. Oh wait,
Right?
hold on, that was CDUB. Yeah, never mind, that was CDUB. Okay, yeah, I was getting CDUB Legacy mixed up my brain for a second. We're good.
And with this Aegis, 4 minutes on it, it is time to pressure out all the lanes simultaneously and then just whittle away tower HP over and over again. Gotta be
Whittling
Dire's
some wood on the
bottom
front
tower
porch.
is under attack.
the damage.
Is that a banjo?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. The wham wham.
Get it 10 damage at a time, or just going in to kill the creep wave. And this is their life now for
Dire's bottom tower
CDUB. This is what they
under
do.
attack.
Yeah, they do not get to leave.
Board? Okay, they're leaving.
And if they do, it's like this. Hold hands, all run away. Go back.
Radiant are scanning.
All right, who's got the smoke?
Dire's bottom tower is under
Gana's
attack.
bang on.
They're actually giving him a lot of respect here. Lord SJ comes back under complete and total vision. See all of this here.
Is there now from the Dire though. We're gonna try and bait out Fart SJ. Gem was there for Sonic. He ran around D-Ward and he's gonna send that gem back home. Does not want to lose it on the Tiny. Knows that he's gonna play pretty vulnerable to break the base. Very likely he just gets sent in to try and force so they give some vision for the axe, then do the follow-up jump, and maybe even get a good toss out before he assuredly dies.
Now the one downside to this that I'm seeing is that as Naga Siren splitting all the lanes simultaneously, a lot of times nobody is getting the bonus damage or the bonus bounty from creep.
Dire's top tower
Oh my god.
is under attack.
Real one. They find him. Smart SJ. Net.
Exit.
And Aegis down. Egg save. No, we didn't get him.
No,
he didn't
no.
do it. Okay, but they're looking for kills, and they're finding him. Avalanche toss back. Heal goes down. No buyback on either of those
Tower
heroes.
structures towers are fortified.
And with full HP and starting to run more and more Dire Heroes, it is looking like this game number 1 is going to be going into their favor.
Has fallen.
Art Studios Naga Siren, it's too strong. Double King, he goes down too.
I know they did so well these past couple days.
He really has.
And it's just so nice to have this super solid backbone there, who's also a like very, I don't know, he seems very attentive, like what's going on the map. I feel like he always gets there just in time when he's good.
Oh yeah.
Is under attack.
Good catch, good kill. Afro-Moosh goes down. Bard Studios staying strong, and I think this one's going into their favor.
Are under attack.
Yeah, this is a crushing Naga game. And again, all right, let's look at the top of the net worth board here, ladies and gentlemen. I see a Naga Siren and I see a Lina. What were the first 2 picks of this game?
Right?
Naga Siren and Lina. I mean, that's confidence and competence all at the same time. 2 words not usually associated with these guys, but they're doing it here.
I mean, I think that, you know, obviously there's a lot of neatness in here. I think Sonic came in as a little bit of an unknown entity. Annihilate, people knew who he was, people knew he was a strong player, and they're showing up on the biggest stage, making things happen. The roll through from Mark, dying to the Lina spam. The right clicks are there, the Ancient is falling, and game 1 in hand. Radiant, what are we gonna see next, man? Are they gonna actually do it?
I don't know. CDUB's definitely been looking good so far, but our CDUBs are turning up. They just keep on actually increasing. Like, think about how close they were